All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Surfside PPC YouTube channel. So today we have another edition of Ask Surfside PPC. Today's question is going to be, what are dynamic search ads campaigns in Google AdWords and Bing ads? So these are available in both channels, both networks. You can use them. I think Bing ads is only rolled out to the United States and United Kingdom. So if you're outside those areas, you can't use it in Bing yet. But in AdWords, I think it's pretty much anywhere you are, you can use dynamic search ads. So basically, what dynamic search ads are, a quick answer is you enter a web page, a category on your website, or your entire website. And what Google's going to do is they're going to pull keywords, they're going to pull content, they're going to pull title tags, they're going to pull basically all sorts of categories and keywords for your website. And they're going to use those categories and keywords to target search queries and search results so that they can return ads and drive targeted traffic to your website. So basically, instead of setting up keywords and ads and different, things like that, you're just setting up web pages or categories on your website that you want Google to use for targeting. So kind of hard to explain, so I'm going to use an example here. If you're in Google AdWords, all you need to do is go to a new campaign. So we're going to do sales, search campaign, website visits, and you want to enter your business website here. So what we're going to be doing today is beachfrontdecor.com. The example I'm going to show you is going to be using this page here. So it's a beach doormats, coastal doormats page. So pretty self-explanatory. I want people who are searching for beach doormats for their house to find my website, go on, click, buy something. So that's basically my goal for this campaign. So I come over here. Campaign name, we'll just do dynamic beach doormats. So quick little example. Just do search network only. Don't include the Google Display Network. Just search network only. So it's going to show here dynamic search ads, get automated search targeting, and customize ad headlines based on your website. So you don't have to do anything with this yet. You can click enable, but you don't have to. So there's more settings down here if you want to do, URL options, start date, end dates. We're just going to keep United States targeting. We're going to do English for our language, daily budget, whatever your daily budget is you want to set. So for us, our goal is going to be conversions. So what that means is they're automatically going to pick the maximize conversions bid strategy. Personally, I prefer to use an enhanced CPC bid strategy to get started with. So what we're going to do is just create a new portfolio strategy for now. We can always edit that, up in the tools here. If you go under shared library, portfolio bid strategies, you can manage all of your different bidding for different campaigns or the entire account. So we're just going to do dynamic beach doormats. We're going to create our own bidding strategy for this campaign. You want to add ad extensions, but we're not going to for this example. Just going to try to be a little bit quicker here. So when you're setting up your ad groups, this is where you can enable or disable dynamic ad targeting. So right here at the top is standard. So standard is the ad group you're probably used to. So if you come in here, I go beach doormats. I want to set a $1 bid. And I would come here, enter the exact match keyword beach doormats. And that's pretty much it. Click save and continue, and I'd have my first ad group created, just bidding on one keyword. Now, instead of doing that, what we're going to do is switch to dynamic. So now we have an ad group type dynamic. It's going to show domain beachfrontdecor.com, and it's going to show English. So that's fine. We're going to keep it like that. So our first ad group is going to be called beach doormats. We're going to set a default bid of $1. So I prefer to use enhanced CPC bidding. And then once I start driving conversions, I like to switch to either maximize conversions, but really I like to use target CPA. So we're going to set default bids here $1. If you're using maximize conversions, they're not going to have you set bids. So keep on going here. It's going to show category recommendations for your website. So it pulled all these different categories for my website: coastal furniture, rocking chairs, chase lounges, dining sets, duvet covers, surf duvet covers, beach wall decor, tapestries, beach Christmas decor. So there's all these different categories that I can take here and add it right over here to my campaign right away. I don't want to do that. I don't want to add coastal furniture. So what I want to do is use specific web pages. So I'm going to use exact URLs, and what I want to do is take this outdoor beach doormats page that I've showed you before, come in here, enter that URL directly. So that's it. Just enter that one URL. So now all we're going to do is click add. So here at the bottom left, you can set a custom bid here. We're just going to use the bid we used up at the top, and then just click save and continue. So what that's going to do is it's going to set up an ad group where Google is dynamically targeting keywords that are going to drive traffic to this page here. So this beach doormats and coastal doormats page. So when someone goes to Google, they type in beach doormats, my ad is going to appear at the top or somewhere here in the top 2, top 3, whatever it is. It's not going to be one of these image ads, but it's going to be, it's going to appear in one of these two. And the way it works is they usually try to match your search query as close as possible to the actual ad. So if you're going to do beach doormats, it's going to have the ad up top here. It'll probably just say beach doormats right at the top. It's going to try to match these types of things. If you did personalized beach doormats, they might do that exactly there too. But we come back over to Google. It's going to say create a new ad, sending it to this page the way we set it up. Our headline is going to be dynamically generated. Again, that pulls from like the search query. It pulls from the content keywords on your website. Dynamically generated display URL. All you need to do is enter a description. So what I would do is something like shop beach doormats and coastal doormats at beachfront decor and save. So something simple, whatever it is. So we're going to click done. And now we have our dynamic ad set up here, set up for this one ad group. We're going to click save and continue. And now that's basically it. So if you want to keep adding ad groups, what I would do is take the different pages on your website. So let's say I want to do beach area rugs. I would set that up as a completely different ad group. You want to create multiple ads per ad group. Obviously, I only showed you one there, but we're going to click on continue to campaign here. And what you're going to see is in the ad group, beach doormats, it's going to show dynamic ad targets URL equals outdoor beach doormat. So it's just going to pull dynamic ad targets from that URL so that you can use those for your targeting. So if we come into here, so this is a Google page for about dynamic search ads. So for their example, it's a luxury hotel chain. So if someone searches luxury hotel New York, the headline might say luxury hotel -NYC. So it's going to say clicks your ad, lands on the top on your site on your top New York location. So targeting, you could either use landing pages, you could either use the categories like I showed you before, or you can use a spreadsheet of URLs. This is what they recommend here. So what I like to do is set up the different web pages like I showed you, and then create ads that match as closely as possible to that page. So the one area where they say don't use dynamic search ads is if your website changes rapidly, because if, for example, you're running a quick deal for something that's going to be out of stock tomorrow, by the time Google gets that data and starts driving traffic to that page, you might already have that out of stock. So it's something that you want to set up where products you're always going to have in stock. So for the beach doormats example, it's perfect. Even if those doormats change, I can still use that page perfectly. So if you want to look at Bing, it's the same exact thing as Google. So get started with dynamic search ads today if you've never tested them. The main tip I can give you is that you need to add negative keyword, because what's going to happen is you're going to see all sorts of keywords coming here like doormats. I'm going to see like brown doormats, things that have nothing to do with the beach, just colors and things like that. So what you want to do is come in here, add negative keywords. If you want to set up your campaign to start with, a full list of negative keywords, that would help. So some different tips and options there for dynamic search ads. But once the campaign starts running, it's very similar to a regular search campaign, except you're not monitoring different keywords. It's basically Google is going to take your page and use those dynamic ad targets. And ultimately what you want to do is get to one of those target CPA or maximize conversions bid strategies so that you can use those for your campaign, and they'll continue to optimize to drive more conversions. So if you have any questions, make sure you ask them in the comments. You could go to surfsideppc.com/ask. We're creating videos now for your questions. So thanks for watching our video today, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.